y'all? This is Randy, the MGC, coming back at you again. Last time I went over why women should be interested in mating. This time I'm gonna go over why men should be interested in mating. All right, so I have 6 points, much like I did, with those previous videos. There was 6 points, and I broke it down into 2 videos, right? So I'm gonna do the same, with this section. All right, so the first point on, why men should be interested in mating is that women make, our lives more enjoyable, right? And they provide a exceptional amount of beauty, right? So they could make your house like more, more creatively functionable, or by, employing feng shui, right? And they also, give it that woman's touch, which, has a value. It increases value, right? We think more linear, more, purposeful of like, this needs to be, this is for this and this is for that, and they make it more beautiful, and they also help to, uphold a certain level of standard, with cleanliness, and they just make it more enjoyable, period, right? So I'll go on to the next point. They also bring forth creativity, right? So by like creating like tonics, sewing, ironing, crocheting, home remedies, all of those things, are different things that, women can do or can learn to do, at an exceptionally high level, if they stick with it. And, those things help. Those things help a man, because we don't want to have to think about, all of those like, little things. We just buy those things, from some other woman, that's not a part of our kingdom or not a part of our actual, purpose. We'll just buy it. We'll use that, money to buy, that in which we don't have, right? So that's more money. Another thing is too that that's more money, that the man can utilize, to generate and to sustain his own economy, to generate, to retain and sustain his own economy, so that's less money out, more money in, less money out, so she can make money off of those things, or she could help retain the money by, creating those things for the kingdom, or for for her family. So, that's real important, real important. There's so many different home remedies and tonics that, when you buy from the store, a lot of times it doesn't have, it has extra ingredients or extra stuff that you don't need or like, not to say that there's not like, organic and natural, products out there. It's a slew of them, right? But, when you have a woman who is, building something custom just for you, just for her family, it has an extra loving, and extra boost to it, you can feel the difference, when a woman makes some shea butter or something for you, and it's just for you, is, she's putting all these different things in it that's just for you, for your specific skin, your specific situation, it's man, it's lovely, and it's very helpful, so that's one thing. Another thing, that's part of that kind of feeds into my third point of like nurturing, right? So us men, we go out, to battle, you know what I mean, with the world. And we have to, we have to jump so many hoops, we have to slay dragons, and it gets taxing. It's taxing on our body, it's taxing on us mentally, emotionally, and sometimes we need, we need a woman's kind words. Sometimes that's all we need is just, some kind words, that kind encouragement, sometimes just a hand on the shoulder, her rubbing your shoulders, or, her just, doing rituals for you, you know what I mean? Giving you that spiritual support, all of those things, are very key, and necessary, to every kingdom, you know what I mean? So, a lot of times we don't get those things if we just have a little jump off, you know what I mean? Or, a little side piece or whatever. You might get one or two of those little things, but ultimately y'all just getting together for sex. That's really what y'all really doing, and not too much more, aside from that. So you're not gonna really get all of those, benefactors, when you just dating, you know what I mean? So, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I have more, coming up soon. I'm gonna go ahead and, knock out that next video for y'all, and have that for y'all real soon. So I had a part 2 of this to get those other 3 key factors, and we're gonna keep building, because what we do here is, we're creating men and women of great character, That's the purpose, So there's a lot of work to be done, because there's been a lot of opposing us, The opposing force has put many obstacles in our route, or in our way, to getting to becoming, someone who is empowered and has the ability to, forge their own destiny. You know what I mean? So stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment, question, all of the above. And peace to the next time.